And welcome back. You know, the holiday season is here, and as you get ready to decorate your tree, if you haven't already, like me, why not support a great cause?
That's right. You can do that by purchasing a limited edition 2025 Ruth Lyons Children's Fund ornament. 350 ornaments were produced this year, and they're being sold right now at select Grader's locations. The cost is just $50. This year, Strauss Toys Law Firm and Sipsey Klein Realtors donated funds to underwrite the cost of the ornaments, meaning your $50 will go directly to the Ruth Lyons Children's Fund. And supporting children in our area hospitals year-round, especially during this holiday season.
So joining us here this afternoon on the couch, the president of Strauss Troy, Steve Schmidt, and also the CEO of Sipsey Klein, Robin Shakely. Guys, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Steve, let's start with you. Talk to us a little bit about why you guys decided to partner with the Children's Fund this year and why it was important to your company.
Sure. So we are very, very passionate about this city and this region. It means everything to us. It's what enabled us to do what we love doing and run our firm. And so gratitude needs to be expressed back to the community. And what better way to do that than partnering with what to me is an iconic holiday tradition here. Growing up in Cincinnati, remembering the jingle and hearing about the Ruth Lyons Holiday Fund and supporting the children. So if we can be a small part of providing comfort to some people, that's very important to us.
And Robin, you're the granddaughter of Paul Dixon. This is the second year that Sipsey Klein has supported the Ruth Lyons Ornament Campaign. Can you talk a little bit about your grandfather's legacy and also how it ties in with the Ruth Lyons Children's Fund?
Absolutely. My grandfather was on this station for, almost 20 years. And luckily last year he was commemorated and inducted into the Hall of Fame, which was really exciting. And he, like Ruth Lyons, was an iconic figure in our community and brought so much joy to people and always taught us enthusiasm and the importance of giving back, which has been passed down to generations in our family and in our business. And so I share Steve's sentiment that we want to give back to the community in which we have been a part of for so many generations, and to really also pay tribute to those who came before us. So whether it was my grandfather, whether it was Ruth Lyons, and realizing the importance of supporting people in need. And certainly the Children's Fund is just remarkable in what it's accomplished. So we're proud to be a sponsor and to be a part of it, and nothing feels more like home than giving at this time of year.
Ruth was such a trailblazer. What do you think it would mean to your grandfather, to her, that here we are all these years later? You know how we are as a society now. We're like, what's new? What's what's fresh? We move on to the newest best thing. What do you think it would mean to them that this is still going on all of these years later?
So it's so funny you asked that question, because I think I did not have the privilege of knowing my grandfather. He died very soon after I was born, and so he's lived on in my memory for me and so many others in our community. The fact that he's been gone as long as he has and people still talk about him, I think it would absolutely warm his heart to know that here we are all these years later, one, that he made an impact on the community, and that we're someone who he admired so much as he did with Ruth, that she too is still, we're sitting on this couch having this conversation and giving back in so many wonderful ways.
Love that.
And it's amazing that because of the donations that all of the proceeds can go towards the Children's Fund. Talk to us just about, how proud you guys are of that.
I mean, is there anything you can feel better about than helping children around Christmas time and around the holidays? Everybody deserves a good holiday season, a good Christmas, and those kids who are either in hospitals or in need, I couldn't feel better about doing something than playing a small part and making sure that, they can be happy and they can have that comfort. So we are just thrilled to be involved, and it's an honor to be here and be involved in some small way.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better, Steve, because I know we too often meet these families, and what a lot of people don't realize is when you have a very, very sick child, we're not talking about going and getting stitches. We're talking about kids who are practically living in the hospital. Any little bit can help these families, and not just the kids in the hospital, but their brothers and sisters too. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Again, we're going to show you again the limited edition ornaments. They're sold at select Grader's stores. All $50 goes right to this great cause. Steve Schmidt, thanks so much with Strauss Troy Law Firm, and then Robin Shakely again with Sipsey Klein Realtors. Guys, thank you for being here today and taking time out. We appreciate it.